something very important has happened today. The Supreme Court have issued a decision on the courts of the United States of America. They are about 94 courts, federal superior courts in the United States of America. And each one of them can have decisions that affect the entire country. So the question is, is that is that valid? Is can can every district have that power to affect the entire country and can affect the orders issued or the executive orders issued by the President of the United States of America? Basically, the branches are divided in 94 pieces. It's no longer the three, the Congress, the executive branch, and the judicial branch. Now, the judicial branch is divided into 94 sections. So Mr. Trump went to the Supreme Court and say, "Hey, I don't want this to happen. I am the boss. I am the head of the executive branch, and you are violating my rights." And the Supreme Court say, "Yes, you are correct." Exactly that. And this is based on a executive order that Mr. Trump want to implement about who is a United States of America citizen or even a national of the United States of America. And and that is what my mind went blank when I heard that decision. Because until now, the Supreme Court never was involved in what the lesser court was judging or making decisions on until they have to intervene. So basically, they were laying back and let everyone, let the country, every jurisdiction, sort of like balance themselves. So what Trump think is happened is that they give him now power because everybody's thinking that now the Supreme Court have give Trump power to create new executive orders, and no one, not a single one of those lesser court of district court, federal district court, can interfere with his executive order, even if they are unconstitutional. So Trump is just jumping around, hey, now I can do what I want. But that is not really what happened. In my observation, because the court itself is divided. The Supreme Court itself have been divided. So now we have the senior most of the division of the dissent, that is Sotomayor from Puerto Rico, saying, "Hey, if we allow this to happen, now the power is going to be in us." Because what is going to happen now is that they're going to accelerate the decisions. If any of those 94 uh, courts have a decision against Trump cannot affect the country, so now have to go to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court now is the one they have the power. So as you see, they transfer the power from the lesser court to the Supreme Court. And whoever controls the Supreme Court can control the direction the country is going to have. So, for example, like Sotomayor say, today is going to be about citizenship, and tomorrow is going to be about taking the guns away from you. And she always have been a Democrat from Puerto Rico. So as you she see it moving. She see the truth of what is happening. And of course, the six judges they want the power. Just agree with that. Yes, but we all must be ruled on the same laws. So that means that we must have that power. We cannot have 94 judges with power. Is the power is going to be in all nine of us. That's it. The Supreme Court. So now that is actually bad for Trump because now the Supreme Court can control what Trump can do themselves, and it is the final. They are the final authority. So let's pick up citizenship. In the United States of America, citizenship have been given by different jurisdictions until 1906, as far, I mean, 120 something years. Before that, um, in after the Civil War, they implemented a law to include the what they call it a slave, what they call it a slave at the time. It's a population they were from here. They were living here under oppression and they were liberated. So from that time on, everyone was a citizen of the United States of America, but not with rights. And that is the key. The key is that in 1864 they were given citizenship, but they are no members of the white Americans, what they call themselves Americans. Americans. And now the problem is the all that population have been coming in and coming in and coming in under that law, under the law of 1864. They say anybody who is naturalized or born in the geography of or jurisdiction of the United States of America is a citizen. And Trump himself is part of that law because Trump is an immigrant, Melania is an immigrant, and now they have the power because if the Supreme Court decide to get rid of Trump, all they have to do is approve what Trump wants, and there you have it. Trump is going to be on the way back to Scotland, and that is kind of crazy, but it is what the data suggests. So it is very interesting what is happening. I think you are living, you guys up there are existing in a very beautiful time. Go there and enjoy and change it yourself. Do not allow anyone to change it for you. Saludos.